Good afternoon. I'm Karina Nova. We are bringing you breaking news right now out of Laney College.
That's right. I'm Ama Dates. One person has been shot. Sources say it is former head coach and current athletic director John Beam.
Oakland police are giving an update right now, so let's listen in.
Treated. I know that there was some concern that this may have been an active shooter. We responded as if it was an active shooter. I can tell you right now it was not an active shooter. We're currently asking the public's help in locating a suspect, a potential suspect in this case. It's a male unknown race wearing all dark clothing and a black hoodie that fled the scene. Should anyone have any information about that individual or what occurred today on campus, please give us a call at 510-238-3821.
Have time for a few questions, guys.
Do you know the relationship with the suspect and the victim, and who was the victim possibly took off of?
So it's actively a current investigation right now. We do have investigators on scene as well as crime scene technicians, and we're interviewing people. So I can't get into the details of the investigation or where we're at right now specifically about that.
Was the person shot an employee of the district?
I can just tell you that the victim was located on campus, but I'm not going to elaborate on their employment status or their identity.
Do we know if the suspect involved, there was any type of altercation before the shooting happened, or was this kind of, a surprise? Just happened?
So that's something that we still have to kind of work through. We are interviewing witnesses. We're looking at surveillance footage, and we're going to leverage some technology on that piece to kind of get to there.
No word on how long he had been on campus, though?
No, we're still looking at that as well.
Are you able to discern or say right now looks to be a targeted as opposed to a random?
Again, it's an active investigation. I don't want to taint the investigation or jeopardize it in any way. Currently, we are interviewing people that are on scene, and there's going to be additional interviews that are going to be taking place here shortly.
Can you tell us if the
That will have to, again, we're not there right now. The investigation that'll help us figure that piece out.
Do you know where this happened on campus and how many people were around at the time?
So I can't reveal where exactly it happened on campus. Again, that's going to be part of the investigation, and I don't want to jeopardize someone's account of what they saw or heard.
All right, guys, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well, you said no active shooter, but how do we know he's not here?
Okay.
Okay, so we were just listening to the assistant police chief in Oakland about this shooting on Laney College's campus. One person shot. Sources say it is the former head coach and current athletic director John Beam. We are being told that it was not an active shooter situation as they first suspected, but they are asking the public for help finding this person responsible. They say a male, unknown race, wearing all dark clothing, including a hoodie, who fled from the scene.
We were hoping to get more details from the Oakland Police Department. Again, they did not confirm the identity, but our sources do tell us that it was Beam, who is the athletic director at Laney College. They're interviewing people. We're told that this did happen on campus, and the campus is shut down for the rest of the day. It was on lockdown for a short while when this happened, almost about 2 hours ago now, but at this point the campus is closed for the rest of the day. And you're looking at video of Beam here. Some of you might remember Beam and the Laney College Eagles were featured in the final season of Netflix documentary series Last Chance U in 2020. In 2018, Beam was voted the California Community College Athletic Association Football Coach of the Year as Laney won the CCCAA football championship. Beam is a Hall of Fame coach with more than 40 years of experience, and today we learned just moments ago more details on that shooting, and sources telling us that man that was shot at Laney College is Beam, the current athletic director.
Yes, and of course police are not confirming that at this time, but our sources are telling us that they, of course, are still investigating, so they are not releasing the person's employment status or ID at this point, or even where the victim was located on campus, as they continue to interview people who were around the scene when this happened. Again, they are looking for a male suspect wearing all dark clothing, including a hoodie, and took off from the scene. So they are looking for that suspect. And of course, this just comes off the heels of yesterday's shooting at Skyline High School. including 3 juveniles. So a lot's been going on in Oakland lately.
And they do, we want to remind people that they are asking for the public to help find the suspect. So they're asking anyone to call Oakland police if they see anybody suspicious. They didn't give any more details on that suspect description, but we do know that suspect in this shooting fled the scene.